Hello everyone, my name is Ciarra and welcome back to my channel. And please do remember, if you don't like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with a weekly reading in a sense. So I'm going to try something a little bit different here for the next few weekly readings just to see how you guys like them, how it works for me, in the sense that I will be doing more like bi-weekly readings. So this one is going to be covering the dates of February 16th to the 29th. So that's the last 2 weeks of February essentially. So what we have going on in these 2 weeks is, of course, on the 16th, we have the start of this year's first Mercury retrograde season, which will be going from the 16th of February to the 9th of March. And then after the 9th of March, of course, we're going to have the second shadow period, which will be lasting from March 9th to March 29th. Also, in these 2 weeks, we have the end of Aquarius season on the 19th, and then the start of Pisces season on, the 20th, 21st. So, happy birthday to all my fellow Pisces out there. And lastly, on February 23rd, we have a new moon in Pisces. So, of course, double check that for your specific location, your time zone, all of that. But that is the day that the new moon in Pisces will be occurring. And so, of course, I always have some cards in relations to that new moon, what you need to know for it, maybe what you need to work on and all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and jump into the collective reading here for these 2 weeks for the lot of us, just to see what's going on energetically in this week. And so, boy. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands. So we have two fives here. So, but this makes a lot of sense because, of course, we have Mercury retrograde starting. And Mercury retrograde is always, it can bring with it some challenges as far as communication, technology, the mindscape, but also with it, it usually can bring up stuff from the past that needs to be worked on, to be completed, to finally put to rest in a sense. A lot of times people can have a lot more challenges going on during Mercury retrograde season, or the opposite where it's like, for some people, it could be more like blessings and surprises and the unexpected, seeing things in a new light. So I'm not too surprised by the cards that we have here representing these 2 weeks. So, of course, with something like the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands, there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of conflict. There could be some heartaches happening, endings to certain potentially relationships or situations. If there's ever been, if some of you have been holding on to maybe lack mindsets, it's time to put an end to that and finally move away from that with the Eight of Cups. Stay out of dramas with groups of people, groups of friends, colleagues, because it's just going to lead to more heartache and more potentially financial loss or material loss or loss of health in some sense. So definitely stay away from that. Stay on your own path, head in your own direction, even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else. If other people want to disagree and try to argue about it, it's like, don't listen to them. Keep moving in your own direction. I definitely feel the element of the moon coming through here. So, a little bit of light being shed on situations that are been kind of hidden. And then, of course, in the center here, we have the Four of Wands, though. So there's definitely, if you stay kind of onto your own course in your own lane and you kind of clear up, any of these situations going on in your life, or you stay completely out of them, it's going to lead to a celebration, a moment, a reprieve, time to let loose a little bit, to breathe, take a break. Potentially, this could also be challenges in the way for some when it comes to relationships, challenges maybe with your significant other or like your soulmate or your twin flame or maybe a karmic or something. There's going to be some challenges there or maybe some endings or a shift in the relationship to something else. Some of you maybe need to take breaks, while some of you need to move closer together and make a commitment. I feel like definitely keep your eye out. If any of you have any sort of weddings or birthdays or graduations, anything like that, that's like a celebration where a lot of people get together, friends and family, definitely take note, because that's going to be highly important to maybe clearing the air in some of these issues. But with that said, let me go ahead and introduce the piles that we have here today. And so once again, I'm using some of my own artwork here. This is artwork particularly with some of my own original characters. So for pile 1, we have this particular image. For pile 2, of course, we have this image. And for pile 3, we have this one. So definitely take as much time as you need, meditate on the piles, use a pendulum if need be, your own body as a pendulum, whatever it is that connects you to your intuition, to your guides, higher self, so that you can pin down which pile has the most accurate message for you, because of course this is still a general reading, and so not every card and not every message is going to apply to you personally. So definitely use your own intuition, change things up how you want it to apply to you in your personal situation and all of that good stuff. So with that said, I will see you at your pile selection. For those of you who picked pile 1 with this particular image here, we're going to go ahead and jump into your reading, starting as always with some charms and some letters and all that good stuff. So let's see. Pile 1, what do you need to know for these 2 weeks of February, 16th to the 29th? All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. We're going to start off by pulling out these letters. So we have an I, we have a K, we have a U, A, G, a D, L, E, another D, lead, another E, and we have a blank. So definitely take a look at these letters here, see what words or names or initials or whatnot stand out to you. And please do feel free to share them down below if there's something significant that you see. I'm definitely noticing that there's 3 2s, there's a number of 1s, there's 1 5, so those might be significant numbers. Let's see. Oh boy. Well, that shell has changed. So this shell was originally, oh wow, that's kind of interesting, especially considering the collective energy I was reading. This shell used to be attached to another shell, so it made like a little opening clam. I used to take that one when it's like that as kind of a twin flame, soulmate kind of shell situation. But now that it's on its own, it definitely could be signaling some separations or some changes on the relationship front. I feel like for those, we also have 3 bottles. I feel like there's 3 different options for some reason for some, 3 different paths and choices to be made. Definitely situations in the heart, but still coming out of it, needing to see clearer. I also see there's a lot here to do with the Emperor and the Empress. So taking control of one's goals, birthing new ideas, staying on course with the ideas that you want to bring into the world, having that balance between the masculine and the feminine polarities, cleaning up our relationship situation, getting honest with each other, and communicating more clearly. I definitely see also this could be maybe not being so attached in a situation with relationships where it's like you don't know where you begin and the other person ends, but standing firm, standing strong together as perfect individuals, something like that. We also have live light, travel light, spread the light, be the light. Steadiness comes from character and commitment. We have, you will enjoy good health. You will be surrounded by luxury. We also have, the purpose of life is to know yourself and love yourself and trust yourself and be yourself. We also have, express your talents in art and music. So a lot of you, again, are going to have a lot of ideas. You need to really express yourself for who you are in every unique aspect, which means, you know, I feel like some of you who are maybe in relationships need to, again, kind of reconnect to yourself a little bit, because maybe the two of you, for some of you, whoever this resonates for, have become too enmeshed, where it's like, again, you've maybe taken on too many of the qualities of your partner and they've taken on too many of the qualities of you, and you guys kind of need to reevaluate like what's you and what's them, and do those things still align kind of feeling. Again, I feel like this is going to be a big kind of like relationship reviewing month, but let's also go ahead and look at your tarot cards for these 2 weeks. Let's see, what is the overall situation? Let's get an idea. Oh boy, things are just flying all over the place. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. We also have the 9 of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. So yeah, I definitely see that some of you have been working. Maybe it's also, a lot of this might also have to do not necessarily with like romantic relationships, but maybe partnerships and work, working with another person towards a particular goal. Again, I'm seeing the music being significant, having some success with that. But again, remembering to stay balanced in who you are. And again, balancing your emotions, your logic, and, you know, celebrating your achievements, you know, enjoying some of the luxuries that you've worked so hard for. In some way, it's like the accumulation of all your good choices coming together, or maybe even a wish being granted with that 9 of Cups. This is definitely a lot of emotional energy here, with all the cups being present. It could also be a partner who's very good in business that you've been working with. But again, making sure that there's a good balance between your individuality and their individuality, I feel like. So let's also see what else you need to know for these 2 weeks. Yep, see, 6 of Wands. Victory, success, public recognition. Let's see. Achievement, but staying humble. We also have the 9 of Wands. So yeah, still staying the course, making sure that you are not giving up on your dreams and your passions. We also literally have the Empress here. So yeah, birthing new ideas, new projects, really going after it. Maybe even fertility is a strong possibility. We also look, we have 2 3s here. So we have the 3 of Cups. So a lot of social events, connections to friends, maybe old friends coming back together. Working maybe in a friend situation, or maybe this is even like group projects at school. We also have the Lovers. Yeah, very interesting situations on the love fronts here. So there's definitely, I feel like there is a strong love connection. Either it's a new one or it's a changing, an upgrade of the current one. We also have the Moon here. So some hidden aspects are coming to light, the mythical, paying attention to your intuition. You're getting a lot of communication through your dreams. I feel like maybe it's even communication from this sort of like dream lover. And we have, what is this one? Is this Judgment perhaps? Let me look that one up. That is the Sun. Oh, wow. That is really good. So again, this is truth. It's completeness, it's collaboration, safety, courage. So, and then again, victory. So this is like, I feel like whatever maybe the love connection is, it's going to be very successful. It's going to be coming together. Maybe it's even something like potentially a pregnancy that's going to be, but it's like a change in the relationship in that way to something new, something more powerful, something that it wasn't before. Or again, in a partnership, this is a truly good match and collaboration because you two respect each other's boundaries and again, the individuality that you each hold. Let's see, what else can we get for this 2 weeks time frame for you guys? See, We have the bouquet. So again, social gatherings, social communication. There might be somebody offering you something, but maybe be aware of any sort of, even though I don't really feel it's the case, people who might have alternative motives. Definitely feels like somebody's going to be presenting their heart to you. A new love commitment in general. And we also have the whip, though. Very conflicting stuff. Again, don't be backed into a corner if you don't like something. Again, stand strong in your convictions. Don't feel persecuted or forced into, again, a situation you're not going to be happy with. So, and before we jump into all the oracle cards we have, let's see what is going on also from these cards. So, pile 1, what do you need to know for this 2-week frame? Let's see. We have bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. We also have teardrop, great personal sorrow. We also have quill, get back to the basics. And we have basket, recognition, reward for merit. That's that 6 of wands for sure. But with the teardrops, it's like great personal sorrow and then get back to the basics. It's so strange. I feel like maybe some of you, it's like maybe a relationship you've already been in is ending and a new one is starting, or I don't know, maybe there's stuff from the past that's coming up that you need to heal. The great personal sorrows from the past that you finally have to release and then get back to your basics. So let's also go ahead and dive now into the oracle cards we have here. So for what you need to know for this, it makes a lot of sense that this is coming up. For the new moon in Pisces, we have show the world the real you with full moon in Aquarius. And so, again, you need to really show your true self, and because that's how you're going to be recognized and suitably rewarded. You're going to be, don't dim your light for anybody else. And that's how you're also going to attract a better love partnership. There's some hard choices here for sure for some of you. You need to get honest with yourself about what it is you need. And look, we also have the waning gibbous with balance. So some of you need to, again, work on balancing that divine feminine, divine masculine, your truth with the rest of the world. Let's see. Also, for the overall theme that you guys are going to be dealing with in these next 2 weeks is letting go. Again, you guys need to release what's been holding you back for so long and step through the door that you really need to go through. Following your true path. Again, showing the world the real you, your individuality. It also feels like some of you, a lot of this has to do with maybe healing ancestral patterns, because we have the elder here with move beyond ancestral patterns, and then we also have the medicine guardian with be open to healing information. Maybe there is healing information coming through your dreams from your elders, from passed on loved ones who are trying to stop you from repeating the same mistakes that they have. Or again, maybe that message of getting back to your basics. Let me move the cards around a little bit so you guys can see them better. We also, this is crazy. We have story keeper, tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. Some of you in these next 2 weeks really need to work on journaling and, again, kind of reflecting on everything you've experienced and what is it you really need now? What is it you want from relationships? What is it you want from work? What is it you really want to manifest? Maybe some of you are even working on a project that involves writing, telling a story, writing about legacy, maybe even reviewing the legacy of your ancestral line, seeing the patterns that maybe repeat and how to break them, finding that right balance. It's also interesting that we have, what do you feel? And look, there's that need for the balancing. We have new birth, guarded vigilantly, which is relating back to that Empress energy, and we have come to life. And it's so interesting because like all 3 of these cards, they're in black and white, but then these pops of color. So again, it feels like some of you have really been, again, dimming your light, dimming who you truly are. And now it's like in these 2 weeks, you're finally asking yourself, what do you feel and what is it you need? And really following that creation, that need to birth something and really guarding it. Making sure that if you have this idea, this project that you're not telling it to a lot of other people, because they could potentially try to sabotage it, even if they don't necessarily mean it. There's always that chance of jealousy or resentment or whatnot. So it's like, keep that on the download. Again, finding that balance between two different polarities here and coming to life again, really embracing who you are. And again, bringing the color back into your life, into your own skin. Nourishing yourself. Maybe for some of you, you need to take better care of your skin. Nourish it more. Maybe you've been having like a lot of issues with like dry skin or something, because it is like cold and wintry here in, like America, North America areas. Was it Northern Hemisphere? Yeah. Whatever. You get what I mean. Question, how is it you want to appear to the rest of the world? Who is it you really want to show? Do you want to be your authentic self and not worry about harsh judgments from others? Or do you want to pretend to be something you're not and never be truly happy? We also have alchemy. So again, some of you are totally master manifestors here. You can really bring things from nothing. You don't have to worry so much about how you're going to make ends meet, because it's like you have great ideas. You just need to believe in them and keep putting effort towards them. We also have Coyote with Revealer of Truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So again, learning from your experiencing, not, making sure that you are, again, taking care of yourself a little bit more. You're not kind of falling into the same traps over and over again, repeating the same patterns. Coyotes are kind of solitary creatures as well, so kind of doing it on your own. We also have the humpback whale with singer. So maybe some of you are singers, you have a desire to sing, and that's like, you need to follow that passion. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. I also feel like for some of you, music is extremely healing for you. Pay attention to songs that you hear or that get stuck in your head. Maybe you are also very clairaudient. That's very healing for you. It's also a way for you to receive messages to navigate yourself. Again, trust your intuition. You are aligning with your purpose, and it's going to bring you a lot of power. Again, you are like the alchemist here. And finally, look at that. We have owl with magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So again, a lot of you have innate magical abilities, gifts, and you need to always embrace those. Again, open your inner vision. See things and embrace it, because that will make you come alive. You can see the world in a way that other people can't. You can channel things in a way other people can't. And so, again, a huge part of this is letting go of the past, because once you clear out the past, you can make room for the new. Again, rising up with your energy. So yes, that is what I'm seeing here for your cards for these next 2 weeks. If this resonated, we also have the moon coming up here again. Anyway, if this resonates, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help and support the channel in any way, there's going to be links to my Redbubble, my Ko-fi, as well as my Amazon wish list. And also, of course, Instagram, because I would love to see you guys join my Instagram fam over there. If you'd like to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, all that info is going to be down in the description, as well as, keep in mind that there are some special deals for February and some special readings. I also want to mention that there is now an alternative way if you guys would like to book purchase a reading from me. That is by purchasing something off my wish list. That will be another way to get a personal reading from me. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For those of you picked pile 2 with this particular image, we're going to go ahead and, as always, jump in by looking at your charms and your letters for these 2 weeks, February 16th to the 29th. Got some jumpers. So let's see what we got here for some letters. So we have an M, we have an E, so me, we have an A, we have an S, we have another E, we have a C, we even have the word C, and we have another O. So if there's any words or names or initials that are significant there for you guys, definitely do comment them down below because I would love to know what you guys see there. And so let's also look at your charms here, and we got a lot of additional messages. So in my opinion, is that you never find happiness until you stop looking for it. So a lot of you just need to chill out. It's all going to come together in its own divine timing. You'll win success in whatever calling you adapt. We also have the message of an admirer is concealing their affections for you. So maybe some of you have a secret admirer or are like a strong fan of your work. Steadiness comes from character and commitment. We also have express your talents in art and music. So some of you are very talented in art and music, but maybe you're not expressing it enough. My ear just rang a little bit because I said that. An attitude of gratitude brings opportunities. So again, be grateful for everything you currently have and more will walk in. Walk beautifully, talk beautifully, live beautifully. We have, it's not talking of love, but living in love. That is everything. Look at that twice. Let things come to you. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. We also have compassion will make you beautiful. And we have, you'll enjoy good health. You will be surrounded by luxury. So we also have the Empress being present here energy-wise. So again, birthing new ideas, embracing your creativity, uncorking yourself, communicating more clearly, especially from your heart, and paying attention to your intuition. There might be a gift on the horizon here. There's definitely some change in luck, I feel like. Being grounded, some wishes coming true. Pay attention to music because there's a lot of hidden wisdom in the music that you hear, in the songs, in the lyrics. There's messages coming through from your higher self, from higher guides that are going to unlock the key to some information you need. Again, 2 stars here. So I just got star-crossed lovers are coming through. Again, a gift is coming through. Communication, a wish. Again, a wish is being granted. Transformation. We also have 2 hearts here. Be true to your heart. Be true to who you are, and everything is going to come together in that way. I feel like this is a really important time period here for you to really put some effort and some manifestation into your dreams, into your wishes, because they will be granted. Especially if you put the work and you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities coming through to you. So with that, let's go ahead now and start diving into your tarot cards for the overall information you need to know for these 2 weeks. Let's see. Okay. That just come flying out of me. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. Too many cards. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the 5 of Swords. Wow. So that's pretty crazy that we literally have the Wheel of Fortune. And we had this charm, which I kind of take as a Wheel of Fortune symbol. So it definitely feels like fate is going to be playing a huge role in these 2 weeks. There's going to be a lot of synchronicities and a lot of events that are going to cross your path. You might be in conflict with some people or a situation, but I feel like you're going to overcome it. You're going to be victorious from it because you're going to be the higher person here. You're not going to fall into the trapping or be lowered in status by it because you have the Ace of Cups. So there's new emotional beginning here. Maybe even for some of you, this is like, I don't know why I was getting this, like new mothers. Embrace your creativity. Your cup is going to overflow because fate is going to change things for you and bring new opportunities. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? We got the Wheel of Fortune twice. There is a lot going on with synchronicity and endings of certain cycles. Your luck is about to change. Again, you're going to have some really good luck, I feel like, in these 2 weeks. We have the sun, literally, it's shining on you. It's going to be victory. There's going to be, again, I feel like there's some, for those of you who are been trying to get pregnant, this is a very good time period to go for it, because you're going to, I feel like, have birth. You're going to have birth. Did I really just say that? You're going to get pregnant. That's the point I'm trying to make. We also have the, is that the queen or the king? That would be the King of Wands. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have, oh boy, we have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Lovers again. Wow, this is like a strong collective energy for these 2 weeks, is the Lovers. That is wild. Let's see, is there anything else for group 2? Yep. Let's see. We also have the Three of Swords. Yikes. Well, that was in the collective energy as well. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have 2 aces coming out. So a lot of new beginnings in this week, which might require you to say goodbye to other things, to release some pain that you've been holding on to your heart, especially also some mental stress. Releasing the mental stress, getting better sleep, I feel like is going to be important. Taking better care of yourself, taking care of your mental landscape. Maybe some of you suffer from anxiety or depression, and you need to work on that a little bit more. I see that, you know, potentially there could be some 2 people involved in these 2 weeks. Somebody who is an earth sign, somebody who is a fire sign. Again, the fire sign is very commanding. They could be confrontational sometimes because they don't back down from a challenge. They're very, I don't know, I feel like they can see things in the long term. It's like they have some long-term goals that they're going after. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very nurturing. Again, it's going back to the kind of that new mother idea for some of you, or maybe you're birthing a new idea. You're spending more time to nurture yourself, take better control of your life in your independence in all areas, especially by putting an end to whatever is going on here with the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Like, there's something that's been causing you a lot of stress. You're going to have to face the conflict eventually, but you can be in control of it, especially by following your intuition and being wise about it. And then, of course, we have the Lovers. So, yeah, a hard choice, but you need to follow your heart to make it. Maybe some of you, this is even like new lovers. I feel like honeymoon phase. Let's see what else we can get. What else for pile 2? They need to know for these 2 weeks of February, 16th to the 29th. What do they need to know? Oh shit, we got the Lily. We have the Sun twice here. Wow, we have the Sun twice and we have the Wheel of Fortune twice. Wow. So definitely victory, success, strong sexual drive, sexual energy. Again, I feel like strong fertility is a possibility for some. Then there's also the Tower. So yeah, overcoming whatever has been keeping you trapped, oppression, especially if any conflict in maybe even something like government situations, finally releasing that. But I also feel like this is like a change in perspective, tearing down the old tower and creating something new. You don't need the tower anymore. You don't need to hold on to the things that hurt your heart in the past or hide away from it. You don't need to hide away from life. Let's see. What else do you guys, group 2, need to know for these 2 weeks? What is the energy? All right. So we have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Exactly. There is a massive change coming for a lot of you. We have Rose. Romance is in the air. So yeah, some strong love possibilities, a change, a tipping of the scales. Keep your life in balance. wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. That could definitely be that 5 of Swords situation, that 3 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. Yeah, maybe that's what that situation is. Somebody, you're about to make a major change in your life, maybe even getting into a new relationship, and somebody else, or just a new situation in general, or a work situation, whatever it may be. Somebody else is going to try to fight you against it, or is going to try to come in your way. You need to just release it. Because again, you also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So new beginning in career, material success, material wealth coming to you. It's very similar to the Sun in that way. We also have Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. We also have Wishbone. A wish is granted. See, you guys are going to have a wish granted this week, and maybe somebody else is going to be jealous about it. We also have July here. So maybe there's a significance of July. Maybe somebody's birthday's in July. Maybe your birthday's in July. Maybe, you know, that is going to be, there's something significant. Maybe that's when this wish, you're going to see the fruition of this wish happen, is in July. I'm not sure. It's going to be different for everybody who's watching this, how this applies. But just know that July is significant. So let's also go ahead and see what you need to know for this Pisces new moon. And so we have, look, new moon in Capricorn. So your hard work is paying off. The work you're putting in, you need to stay on course with it. You need to keep going because it's going to pay off. Fate is going to smile at you and grant a wish, literally. We also have Queen of the Moon with sovereignty. Yeah, taking control of your own destiny in your own life is going to be highly important. You have the power to control things. You also have the power to heal maybe rifts between other people. We also have, for your overall theme for the next 2 weeks, we have teacher. So maybe you're going to be learning a lot. You're going to have a mentor step in who's going to guide you with things, or maybe you're going to step into somebody else's life and be a mentor and a guide. There's a lot of wisdom being shared here because you have things to pass on. You have a lot of experiences, and even though there's some challenging cards here, overall it's going to be very good with the Sun and, you know, the aces that we have here. You're going to overcome it. It's also interesting that we have the High Priest, intend and create, and we have Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. It's really crazy because these same 2 cards came out together in a different reading I did recently. So again, a lot of you, kind of similar to the first group, have this High Priest energy. Whatever you intend, you can literally create. You can manifest whatever you want. A part of this is coming from your own history, because you have this innate wisdom that has carried on through lifetimes. A lot of you might feel a strong connection to Egypt because you had a strong past life there. Some of you are also going to relate to the starseed idea. You have a star family out there watching over you. But again, follow the voice of your soul. A lot of you are setting out on your life's purpose, and you're going to be following that. You're going to be taking control of that situation. We also have 3 graces: cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, new partnerships that are fun. It definitely feels like there is a new partnership coming in for you, maybe with this teacher, with this mentor. But again, beware of maybe somebody else who wants to try to ruin the fun, be a killjoy in a sense. We also have inspiration. So yeah, a lot of you are going to be feeling extremely inspired. Bees might be very significant. You're going to be working very much like a busy bee. Working to get that honey is just what's coming through my mind. The number 3 might also be of significance, and 1. Oh my God, I didn't even pay attention to that, but that's literally all the numbers that we have up here. We also have hole in the soul here for what you guys need to heal. This might be what Mercury retrograde is going to bring up, because this has a lot to do with unhealed childhood issues. So if there's anything from your childhood that you need to overcome, to heal, this is definitely the time to do it. This is also like you feel like you're not being completely nourished. There's a part of your soul that isn't being nourished, and it's like that's where you need to put this inspiration towards, and you need to follow your soul calling. And then finally, this also might be a part of that. We have horse with freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So don't be afraid of change. Change is really important for you. Also, claiming your freedom, embracing freedom, nourishing your soul through that. I feel like you definitely need to have more joy, have more fun, have more freedom in your life. Again, your sole purpose is calling for you. You need to take control of that, and it's going to lead to a lot of victory. That might be why some of you are stressing out so much, because you don't know how to achieve it, because you're overthinking it so much. You just need to let loose, let it go, and just go with the flow, and just whatever inspiration comes through, just follow it. Even if it doesn't make sense and you don't know how to like step by step get to the end result, just start it as best you can, and everything else will kind of fall back into place, because again, your hard work is going to pay off, and you can create it. You don't need anybody else to create it for you, because you have this high priest energy about you. So with that said, I think that is everything I'm seeing here in your cards for these next 2 weeks. If this resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to subscribe and turn the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos and you'd like to help and support the channel in any way. There's going to be links to my Redbubble, to my Ko-fi, to my Amazon wish list, to my Instagram, because I'd definitely love to see you over on my Instagram. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, that info will also be down in the description box. And please do remember, for February, there is some special deals going on some of the readings, as well as a special mini reading that's going to be available for February. And also, there is now an alternative way if you would like to book a private reading with me. That would be through purchasing something off my Amazon wish list. So if you guys are interested in that, all that info is going to be down in the description. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right, for those of you who picked a pile 3 with this particular image here. Oops, and I just dropped a bunch of things. Oh, man. Sorry about that. This is going to be your reading, and so we're going to go ahead and start off by, as always, looking at your charms and your letters for these 2 weeks. See what you need to know. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for your letters. So we have an I. I'm going to move that over a little bit more. I. A. We have another I. We have an O. We have a G. We have an A. We have another O. Go. We have another E. And that looks like, oh, we got a D as well. So if there's any words or names or initials that are significant here for you guys, definitely do comment them down below, because I would love to know what you guys are seeing in them. Let's see what else we have here. We also have, if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So working together as a team to get a lot farther. You may need to work with others in order to achieve more than you can on your own. We also have, I'm a Dean girl, but I'm Sam curious. So some of you may be in one situation, but you're curious about another. And so you need to kind of explore that. You shouldn't just wonder about it. You should test out the waters and see about it. See if you are really attracted to whatever that situation or that person is. We also have a lot of protection for you guys coming through. I also see the importance of your throat chakra as well as your sacral chakra. So a lot of communicating more about what you need in a relationship, especially sexually speaking, sensually, more speaking on your creativity. There's messages coming through. Pay attention to the sound of crows, because they're carrying messages to you. It might be a gift. Stronger relations with your mother for some reason. Or maybe just mothering yourself more, seeing in a way that you haven't been able to see before, not needing to be afraid of the dark, because you can use your other senses to get you through. Fate is definitely changing things for you, being more, again, gentle, transformation. We also have the energy of Taurus, so trustworthy. So maybe you are a Taurus, you're dealing with a Taurus, or this is about being more trusting of yourself and the universe. I definitely feel like there's some unexpected surprises coming through for you. Be playful, be excited for these next 2 weeks, because you have a lot to gain from them if you embrace it and you just go with it and you be yourself. Your greatest happiness is based on the warmth of your heart. Your greatest strength is love. We also have, you will win success in whatever calling you adapt. We also have, you will soon meet the person you admire. Lucky numbers are 3, 4, 16, 18, 44, and 45. We also, I feel like maybe for some of you, those are ages. We also have walk beautifully, talk beautifully, live beautifully. An attitude of gratitude brings opportunities. So be grateful for everything you have, and it's going to bring more opportunity to you. Also work on healing your throat chakra. I feel like you need to communicate more. But let's also go ahead and look at your tarot for these next 2 weeks and see what is going on. Let's see, what does my group 3 need to know for these next 2 weeks? February 16th to the 29th. Oh boy. Oh, the cards are just wanting to go all over the place. I feel like there's a lot of energy going on with this group. Maybe a lot of you picked this group. Okay. What else does group 3 need to know about? Okay. Okie dokie. We got a lot of cards here. There's always that one group that does. 8 of Pentacles. Oh boy. We have the 10 of Wands. Some of you are overworking yourselves too hard on a project and you need to give yourself a little bit of a break. Maybe taking on too much responsibility. Maybe you're doing a lot of the work for somebody else and you need to stop doing that. You need to focus on your own work and your own prosperity. Don't be afraid of a challenge, and don't be afraid of talking back to this person. Again, communicating what it is you need. Again, justice. Justice will be served, especially if you speak up for yourself. Command the room. Don't take any shit from anybody, because again, you have the Magician. You have the power to create whatever it is you want. We also have the Knave of Swords. So yeah, communication is key here. Not being afraid to communicate clearly. Learn more. Be brave. Because again, you can bring it about. You can manifest, and you don't need to be under the thumb of somebody else, I feel like. Let yourself be heard and let karma take care of the rest. You don't need to actually act on it. You just need to express yourself. We have, I believe this is the Fool. Let me double check. Yeah, come here. Yep, it is the Fool. Lack of points of reference, loss of identity, confusion. It's kind of an interesting way to interpret the Fool. But again, that is kind of like Fool energy in one way, because there's kind of that risk-taking and jumping in without necessarily thinking, but that can also be a positive for some of you. I feel like you need to stop hesitating so much. We also have the 7 of Swords. So yeah, don't be afraid of the conflict. You need to stand up for yourself and draw a line in the sand. We also have the Ace of... So yeah, this is embracing those elements of the sacral chakra. So your sensuality, your sexuality, your creativity, and the energy of just do it. You can put in the passion and the drive and make it happen. 5 of Cups, yeah. It might hurt a little bit to cut ties with whatever the situation is, but you have better opportunities still standing. So don't hide behind a mask. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune coming up once again, and you guys had that in your charms as well. So yeah, this is part of your karma. It's part of your cycle. You need to just accept it and have it happen. And then we have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, some of you are not realizing you have opportunities. You're staying stuck in this situation, but you need to embrace the transformation. You have the Death card here. All right. Let's see. And we have the Emperor. So yeah, maybe somebody's being very overbearing. Maybe it's somebody who embodies a masculine energy, a father figure, and you need to be your own emperor. Again, accept the transformation that is coming, the ending to certain things. Yeah, definitely a strong masculine energy that might be kind of overbearing, especially in a work situation. But again, they're maybe somebody who also, it could also be somebody who has very wise counsel for you and can tell you how to better handle the situation on your own, who could give you good financial advice. I don't know. I feel like some of you might be in a weird marriage situation where it's like you need to protect your assets from your spouse, and maybe seek out the guidance of somebody who is in the law system, who can tell you what's really up. that seems very specific. So again, that might not resonate for everybody. Again, key. Did you guys have the key in your charms? No. Okay. So yeah, the key, unlocking something that has been withheld for too long. I feel like this is your voice. You've had your voice locked away for too long. You're going to have good luck too if you finally speak up. There's going to be a bright moment, a grand opportunity. If you don't see it and you don't grab onto it, it's something that the universe is presenting to you. And it's a fleeting moment. If you don't grab onto and take it, you're going to regret it later. Yeah, there's new beginnings on the way, some messages coming through. Pay attention to who comes swooping into your life soon. There could be a lot of chatter. There might be a lot of gossip going on around about you. You need to speak up and tell your point of view. Being like Marie Antoinette and like not, clearing the air, you're going to end up being the one with your head cut off when really it's somebody else who deserves it. Let's see what else you guys need to know. Like, you feel like you're taking the high road by, like, not engaging with it, not saying anything, just, like, whatever. But really, it's like you're going to bite yourself in the ass if you do that. You need to speak up and let yourself be heard and tell your point of view. Take control of the situation. Stay firm in your goals and your convictions. Ooh, okay. I feel like there's a few more for this group. All right, so let's see what we got here. Flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Exactly. We have bowl, plenty of material things. We have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important, so somebody unexpected might help you with the situation. We have gong, an exciting event. We also have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Don't let somebody talk bad about your business or your ideas. Tortoise. Oh, that was really weird. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. We have broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. So yeah, I definitely feel like that's going to be coming about for you guys in this week. Yeah, again, for you guys, this is all about your career. It's about your work. It's not about a romantic situation. And then we have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I definitely feel like it could be goals for you guys. Because you're not being recognized in your work. You need to speak up or you need to make a change. So let's also see what is going on, what you need to know for this Pisces new moon. And it's really crazy because you literally have new moon in Pisces. So for you guys, this is going to be even a more important time period. Again, this is occurring on the 23rd. Meditate and contemplate. You guys need to meditate and contemplate on the situation and make a decision. You also need to nourish yourself more with the waxing crescent here. Take better care of your body, more care of your health. Don't let anybody talk bad about your health, like your body or your image or what it is you need to eat or something. It's like, it's none of their business. If you're making good, healthy choices for yourself to improve your health, to improve your body, to improve your mind, don't let other people talk shit about it or try to make you feel bad because you're making a decision to make your life better. It's like, it's none of their goddamn business. We have egg moon as well with trust. So the egg moon occurs egg moon is in April. So April might be a significant time period for you. I also feel like, look at this egg energy twice. And we had the death card come up for you. So yeah, this is major transformation coming out. You need to trust yourself more, trust the universe. It's coming together. Oh yeah, especially since the overall theme for the next 2 weeks for you guys is taking steps and great gratitude. I think you had a message in your charms here of, where is it? Yeah. An attitude of gratitude brings opportunities. And we have the birds appearing again. And you had crows in your charms as well. So yeah, like pay attention to birds. That might be a strong synchronicity for you. But yeah, I feel like you guys are making steps towards your ultimate goal. And a great way to keep doing that is to stay positive, to have gratitude. Again, have like a gratitude practice every day where you write down like what you're grateful for. And don't let anybody else, again, talk shit. Stand strong. And we have We have the Druid and we have the Knight. Be brave and honest. Again, be brave and honest and speak from your heart and speak the truth. And Druid, hold the space. Hold your ground. Don't give up. We also have, oh my God, that's so crazy because I was just looking at that. There's a Grail right back here. And we have the Grail Fairy. Fertility, the return of life, health, life cycles. So again, maybe some of you are going to be very fertile in ideas, or maybe literally the return of life. After the death moment, it's a rebirth and you're returning to who you truly are meant to be. Again, making better health choices. You guys need to really work on that. Life cycles of things. Again, I think you had the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, you do have the Wheel of Fortune as well. We also have listen for truth. Yeah, there's a lot of people, I think, trying to dissuade you from something or trying to manipulate the situation by spreading lies. And it's like you need to, again, get quiet, meditate, contemplate, and find the truth of the situation. And especially finding the truth in your situation in your own heart. And again, letting it be known. Because you guys are going to rise. If you do all of this, you're going to rise like the phoenix and be reborn again with that death moment. And we have Grizzly Bear. Power. You guys are powerful. I am indestructible. Their words cannot hurt you. You know, it's like that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but what, words will never hurt me, or something like that? Exactly. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So again, I feel like you guys really need to remember in these next 2 weeks not to give up. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how much other people might want to try to bring you down, don't give up. Follow your intuition and go from this place of love and gentleness, because I know it's in your heart. That's why you might be struggling so much to speak out about this, because you have to be a little aggressive. You have to be a little like firm, and that's not something that you normally, for some of you normally do. You're more soft-spoken, you're more, you know, gentle, compassionate, empathetic maybe. But in this situation, it's like you have to stand up for yourself, because there's a new beginning happening for you. This is going to cause a major transformation for you, I feel like, if you just do it. Take those steps, one step at a time, to let your truth be known. And again, you're going to rise back up. So I also feel like, again, karma is going to help you to burn out the people who are the shit talkers, the shit starters, and remove them from your path, especially if you ask for help. Like help from your guides and your higher self. So with that said, I think that is everything I'm seeing here in your cards for the next 2 weeks. If this resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. Make sure to subscribe and turn the bell notification if you do not want to miss any future videos. And if you'd like to help and support the channel anyway, there's going to be links to my Redbubble, my Ko-fi, my Amazon wishlist, as well as my Instagram, which I would love to see you guys join me over there on my Instagram, because I'm always posting art and pick a card, little things all the time. And so with that said, if you would also like to book a private reading with me or me and my Pisces-Twin, there's going to be info down in the description for that as well. Keep in mind that there's going to be some special deals for just February and some special reading options. And also there's now an alternative way for you guys, if you would like to purchase a private reading from me, by doing so is by purchasing something off my Amazon wishlist. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.